Hey guys, wow, way later than I thought. It's like 11, but it's still not midnight, which means it's still day 7 of these wonderful little blogs. Sorry about the light behind me, I'll move. Man, I really, originally I was going to talk about community, which I think as a whole, everybody knows what community is. It's basically a hive mind, it's a collective. Everybody genuinely or at the beginning has the same goal and stuff like that. And there's a lot of different communities out there, right? Like there's poor communities, rich communities, communities of color, white communities, the YouTube community, the Steemit community, the crypto community, the Forex community. So community. But not every community is a good community. And it's so funny how people just use that term to make their actions or somebody else's actions an acceptable effect. If somebody's berating, like yesterday I made the video about how a lot of the Chaincoin stuff has MLM stuff in it, and they're obviously doing market manipulation, and they're proving which most of us already know, that like with a strong enough community a coin is going to get blown up. But the coin itself has no intrinsic value. It's just more people are buying it because there's less, obviously less demand, or more demand, less supply. Things go up. You make it so people can't get out to ruin things, quote unquote. And therefore you and you have a community, you have a hive mind, you've created this experiment. Even the words that things like High on Coin or whatever was using, this was an experiment, and we're proving that we can do this together and all this other stuff. And I understand that like there are bad apples in all communities. It's not the community itself, and so it's rough when you a lot of like, first of all, I have like 6 fucking videos and the one talking about really looking at tactics and looking at basically playing the devil's advocate and telling people, hey, look at how these things are going, maybe readjust your thinking or whatever. And it was just flamed out with so much, like I think I have 2 comments that are like, yeah, right, that you're kind of right. And everybody else was, well, you're a piece of shit. And one guy said I was dishonest. How could I be dishonest about giving you free information that anybody is capable of going and finding? Like, that doesn't make me dishonest. And I also said, if it works out for you, great. I'm not hating on you. I'm just telling you to, I'm suggesting, I'm not even telling, I'm suggesting you think differently. But anyway, my rant was going to be about that, which, I mean, obviously it was, but I had more about it. And then tonight, as I was coming home, I get pulled over. Yes, what everybody loves doing. I get pulled over, and it's because I forgot to turn on my fucking headlights. Now, I live in a college town, so there's light everywhere. So I understand, the safety concerns of all that. But normally, you could just be like, hey, lights are off. Oh, shit. Turn them on, no big deal. So I get pulled over for that, and of course, I don't have my ID on me because I went to fucking workout and I didn't put in my shorts and shit happens, but I have my passport and I just didn't feel like fucking telling them. So I get a fucking $100 and something ticket for not having my lights on in a very lighted area, with 3 cops, mind you. Like, it was literally, they all showed up real fast. I mean, granted, I'm pretty sure the police station's like 3 or 4 blocks from here, so there's that. But so I don't know where I was going with that. I'm just kind of pissed because I got a fucking ticket for my lights on. In any other state that I've lived in and worked in, most of the time they're just like, yeah, I'm just letting you know your lights are out. Just turn them on. It's a safety hazard. Please, thank you. We all accept that it's an accident. That happens all the fucking time. Like, people forget that it's lights. But of course, I'm in the South where they live off of oil and fines. Of course, the police constantly, that's their deal. But I don't know. Anyway, don't really have anything as far as like change your thinking and life affirming suggestions and shit. I've been up since 7 dealing with meetings and everything else. So sorry if this isn't super more exciting and full of yelling and piss and vinegar or happiness or whatever. So hopefully tomorrow I'll have something better for you. Actually, I probably will have something better for you tomorrow because not only do I get paid, but the chokehold on graphics cards have very much been lightened because of the drop in consistent prices. So we're gonna dump some money into the rig, and we're gonna dump some money in the market because it should be a fucking bloodbath tomorrow, and moreover, gonna be a bloodbath for the next week or two. And I'm not buying into Chaincoin. I really don't think you should buy into Chaincoin, but it's up to you. It's your money. I'm not your parents. Yeah, see you tomorrow.